Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Meditation Monday. My lovely wife and I are here in Washington visiting her family, and our travels have been great so far. We've taken the 101 all the way up the coast from Reading to here to Washington, and it's been beautiful. Nice, cool little towns, nice little shops we've found, little gems in the rough, whatever the saying is. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but they're cool. They're little coffee shops. They're fun. She laughs at me. I don't understand.
Anyway, we also went to Puyallup Fair, and we're gonna go to the Space Needle, hopefully Pike's Place Market,
Boom.
and yeah, it's been great.
Awesome. Short intro. There it is. Anyway, we want to talk to you about managing your state today, managing your soul, and this belief has been revolutionary. This truth, this reality has been revolutionary to my life and to your life, I'm sure, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's all anchored in the scriptural reality in Proverbs where it says to watch over your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. And, to me, the heart is that place where we believe from. It's that place that we think from. And it's, biblical faith is like you believe with your heart. It's that place where you believe from.
Mm.
And it's like, if you change your thoughts, if you change what you believe, then your emotions will follow. So to me, it's like that's helped me focus my attention on where it truly matters, is watching over what I believe, watching over my thoughts, taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. And I just want to encourage you today we want to encourage you today to watch over your heart, and because it's just going to improve the quality of your life. You're going to be able to abide in the grace of God, and you're going to be able to receive His goodness and just live more joy, live more life more abundantly. And it's not that we're perfect at it, because man, sometimes I suck at it, watching over my heart. But I feel like it's something that's totally changed my life, and we want to encourage you with that today. So maybe you can tell us a little bit, honey, your experience with watching over your soul, watching over your heart, and like, what does that mean to you? Like, what does it even mean?
Yeah, I think for me, when I'm watching over my heart or when I'm aware of what's going on inside of me and the kind of thoughts that I'm thinking, that I'm able to then take that to the Lord, or I'm able to take that to other people. And I think the number one tool we have is vulnerability, whether it's vulnerability with God, or it's vulnerability with people, or it's vulnerability with ourselves. For me, that looks like journaling what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, so I can have it out on paper. Or it looks like going for a walk and freaking out with no one else around, just getting it off my chest and figuring out what's going on inside of me, and then taking it to the Lord, or taking it to my husband and saying, hey, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm feeling, I'm a total mess, I need help. Even in the area, whether it's fitness or whether it's health or whether it's discouragement, or maybe it's something I'm really excited about that I'm afraid to hope for, or just different things. But really choosing vulnerability and taking the time away from the busyness of life to figure out what's going on inside of our hearts, away from the TV and the media, and really just in the quietness figuring out what kind of thoughts and feelings and even senses that we're having.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think you touched on a lot of good nuggets right there, and especially like slowing down, because life is busy, and busyness just clutters your mind. You don't actually have time to slow down and become aware of what thoughts are affecting you, because there's so many different kind of spiritual climates, spiritual atmospheres wherever you go. You go into Walmart. I mean, we all know how that feels sometimes. You walk into Walmart and it's not very kingdom dominated. All right, it's there's depression in the atmosphere. There's all this stuff that's in the atmosphere that's trying to get on you. And it's not that you need to be afraid of the atmosphere and like discerning all of the little demons in every corner, but it's like being aware of like, oh wow, that's a thought of insecurity, and that's not my thought. Like, encouraging myself with the truth that I'm actually a beloved son. And it's like moment by moment, for me, that happens in my own thoughts. Like, I'm constantly meditating on truth, and then that just it just breaks up. It breaks off the lies, and the truth, sets us free. But yeah.
Yeah, so a few key things: just finding a quiet place to think and process what's going on inside. Maybe journaling or choosing vulnerability with God, with others, and with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, and just really getting quiet, still in your heart, like you were talking about. I think that's one of the major keys to watching over your heart, is slowing down. And for me, and I know that's a huge thing for you, is journaling, like you said. For me, it's taking a walk. I mean, find out what it is for you, what helps you get quiet with the Lord and get things off your chest, and just be vulnerable. That's one of the hardest things for me, is like, I don't want to open up my heart, because it hurts. Sometimes I have a belief that vulnerability hurts, and I don't trust people, or I don't trust God to, if I'm feeling insecure, like, I don't want to admit that I'm feeling insecure. But the moment I do, I realize that's not who I am, so it's not my identity. And I'm able to get that off of my chest and get truth in and get the lies out, and it just seems to make life just so much better. So recap, double recap. Get quiet with the Lord.
Quiet. Journal or take a walk.
Mm-hmm.
And choose vulnerability.
Choose vulnerability. So hope that helps you understand. Hope that helps you have that value for really taking the time to watch over your heart. The importance of watching over your heart. Man, it's a matter of life and death, and your life will just be so much better when you choose to watch over your heart. So much love, guys. We're headed to Yellowstone soon, so we'll be coming at you with some more lovely videos, and
and
it's gonna be fun.
If they're not watching this on the blog, then make sure to check out our blog at
www.mytruefitness.org, and of course, leave a comment for us. And we love comments. So see you next time.
Bye.